Hey guys, welcome back to another video with shaded content brought to you by Flash Custom Transfers. And in today's video, I'm going to show you guys 3 different types of print that you can do with DTF. Now this is apparel DTF. You might be seeing like UV DTF out there and all types of other stuff. And we do print that product. We do have that on the website. But in today's video, I'm just going to go over with you regular apparel DTF. And DTF stands for direct to film. So if this is your first time tuning in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and also check out all the other content on our website and our YouTube channels, Flash Custom Transfers and Straight Outta Content, where we teach you guys about DTF, how to spot fake DTF, how to spot real DTF, and where to spend your money and make sure that you're getting DTF from the highest quality printer, because that is what matters. So in today's video, I just want to go over 3 different types. And again, I have some other examples here. I'll throw in these words as well, but we're going to go over 3 different types of images that you can print with DTF, and you're going to get all different types of results, different results. Okay, so right now what you can see, what you're looking at is you're looking at a matte film, this film. So this part right here, this is the film that the ink and everything and the adhesive prints on. This film is a hot and cold peel, and we use it in our big printers this way. If you want to peel hot, that all depends on your type of heat press. The heat press that you guys see us press with in our videos is an Amazon one, and it's decent, right? But it's not a commercial grade heat press. That's at the warehouse. So at the warehouse, we peel hot. Do we recommend peeling hot in our instructions? No, we do not peel. We do not recommend that you guys peel hot, because we understand our customer base, and our customer base predominantly is people at home or people with a small shop with an at-home printer. I mean, with an at-home press, So probably their press is right around $250 max, maybe $300 if you got the one that slides out and slides back in, or if it's a name brand one. But if you're not pressing with like an automatic, like the ones that we have at the warehouse, you have to hook it up to an air compressor, because it pushes it down automatically and comes up and then slides over and does it, like that. So we can do multiple shirts at once, and all we have to do is just take off, slide, press, you know what I mean? So that's the reason why in our instructions, you don't see a hot peel, because it's just safer for us to just say cold peel. But our paper is at its our film is at its highest quality. That's the reason why it's matte. Now you may see some shiny film, and again, I've touched on that in other videos. Most of the shiny ones are cold peel, and people go to hot peel them, and then you get issues, and then that's when you see DTF get kind of bashed on the internet. So I'm always gonna be in support of DTF and screen print transfers, or any type of full color transfer, versus other ways to make shirts, which is like screen printing and vinyl. I will always be on the side of DTF for screen print transfers. So again, just to kind of touch on the different types of images, as you can see, this image right here is like a cartoonish image, right? It's very cartoonish. And what I did was I got this image, and then I made all the areas that were black, or as many areas that were black as possible, I made them transparent. And I did that in Canva. It was very easy. You guys can click the link below if you want to become a member with Canva. But that's what I did. And then this way, when you put this on a nice black shirt, all this right here will look nice and scary, and it'll fill in black. But this, look at the detail with a cartoon image. Now, this image was actually not vectored. I purchased this image was not vectored. So look how high a quality. Now, it was a very high quality PNG, and when I exported it and everything, it did, actually no. The image that I got wasn't this high quality. I had to enhance it, but I did not vector it. I did not have Marianne, the graphic designer, I did not have her vector it, but we can enhance your image. I just wanted to let you guys know that this image did not come the way that it looks. I had to enhance it. So if you guys need your image enhanced, because you may download an image and then you send it over to us and we're like, hey, when we zoom in 300%, it's pixelated. We can enhance it. Now that's separate than a vector. A lot of people think because they have PNG on the end of their profile, on the end of their file, it's a vector, and no. Or they think because they have a PNG, it's a high quality image. I can take the most raggedy image on the planet, or a screenshot of something which is a really bad image, I can pull it into AI and export it as a PNG. I can export it as an SVG. You can say, I can export it as an AI. I can do whatever I want with it. That doesn't change the quality of the image. You have to either enhance it or vector it if you want to do that. So that's something that I had to do with this image right here. Again, I downloaded it, but look at the detail. And then look, our printers gets the adhesive on every little spot of it, And that's what you will see, and I will go into that with this image right here, because this one we have, actually these should probably be in like different orders, but this one we got like a little spacing and the adhesive and everything was still able to get on the back. A lot of these printers out here, or if you see people doing their hacks at home, one, if they're doing their hacks at home and they're manually putting the powder on there and scooping it up and pouring it on there, that transfer is going to, once you place that transfer, it's going to rip, peel, and do all that other stuff. These transfers that are printed from our forehead, large commercial grade printers, they're not gonna crack, fade, peel, or anything as long as you press them correctly. But what can happen is, and it can happen on an image like this is why I have 3 different ones. I have kind of like a splotted, open area one here, a really splotchy one here, and then a complete solid one here. And all 3 of these will have different feels. This one's gonna feel, you're gonna feel this one the least because it has the most holes in it, right? This one, this hit, you're gonna feel more than this one because it's a pretty solid piece here in the middle, and then this one you're definitely gonna feel. Now, words like this, you don't feel these because they're very small, even though they're adult size. Shout out to Killing Every Day too. Make sure you guys go subscribe to that channel. Words like this, you don't feel. You put this on a shirt, press it right, really heavy pressure, you're not gonna feel it. And then whenever you wash it, it's just gonna get softer and softer. So I just wanted to let people know about that. But printers, low budget printers, some of these cheap printers out there that people are getting used and stuff like that, you're gonna have a problem if you print a gang sheet that has splotches like that on the back. Because what happens is when a printer is going left to right, left to right, left to right, it's very hard for it to put adhesive back there in these little tiny images, especially if you're going from something like this on your gang sheet, and then you're going to something like this, something really big, or if you were to go really big here, and which we did, this gang sheet was, both of these were printed on the same gang sheet, but I did that to show that our printers can go from something like this, like splotchy, and then hit this little buddy right over here really small. The reason why I bring this subject up, shout out to Boxley Services, by the way, the best cleaning service in all of the tri-state area. But the reason why I bring that up is because we've been through the issues of printing an image like this with a small image next to it, and the stroke from this, because it's small, when it comes back to here, the stroke is off, and then some of the adhesive doesn't get on the back. It then ships to you by accident, and then you go to press it. When you lift it up, a lot of these pieces come off. So I just want to touch on that again, that if you're not familiar, you may look at these images and be like, oh, these are easy. Actually, these are 3 different difficult images. And that's what I kind of want to explain in this video. So again, we have this image here, which had to be enhanced. It did not come the way it was. This image did come, I guess they vectored it because somebody designed it. Whoever designed it, they designed it and then they offered it for sale. And then once you get it, you get a PNG file. Whenever you zoom in, there's no pixels. Like, this image is super high quality, even though they did add some grain to it. And they added some, to make it look like a graphic tee, they added some texture to it. But outside of that, when you zoom in on this image right here, this image actually came in the best. As far as downloading the file, this one was the best. This one and this one both had to be enhanced. So every image that you get, if you're not working with the computer, if you're not working with software like AI or Photoshop, you can't truly see the quality of the image. If you're working with Canva or one of these online image editors, you can't see the quality of the image. And again, that's where we help you out. If you send us your image, if you send us these 3 images right here and you want us to print them, 99% of everybody else wants you to already have your image quality set. And if you do not, they will send you a bad quality image. We will not. So just be very aware of that whenever you're purchasing from us, from other companies. Just ask, hey, how's my image? Or is my image okay to another company? If you email them after you've already sent it in, chances are as soon as you sent it in, they've already started their printing process and they're not gonna tell you. So if you don't know, you're gonna get it back and you're gonna be like, well, what's wrong? They're gonna then tell you post like, hey, your image quality was bad. Like this one right here. And Chelly and I are actually gonna do one where we put our faces on it and then print that out as well. It's gonna be so funny. But this image is just one big solid piece. So you're definitely gonna feel this, and that's where you get the, it feels plasticky, or it feels like this, or it feels like that. Well, listen, anything that you do on a huge hit like this, I don't care if it's screen print or not, it's a huge hit. It's bigger than my hand. You're gonna feel it because it's so much material in one area. There's no space in between. But again, the product of this, even though you may be able to feel it a little bit and stuff like that, it's gonna be the most durable. I can guarantee you that, because a big hit like this with screen printing is gonna wanna crack, because it's so much material. In a day or after a few washes, it's gonna wanna start to crack. With DTF printed from the highest grade printer, this thing ain't gonna crack. This is gonna hold up longer than the shirt, even though it's this big size. But again, look at the detail. In this image, you can see like a little pixelization in the JSON mask, because I had to just enhance it. To vector this, it would make it look like this. So that's another reason that people say, well, my image is vectored. Well, that's impossible that your image is vectored, because it's a real life image. So you can't send me this and then tell me it's vectored. It can't be, because if it was vectored, it would make it look like this, because a vector is gonna change it into a digital image. It's gonna change all the outlines, whenever Marianne does it, she's gonna go in there and it's gonna change everything to a digital image so that you can change it. So it's gonna skew it just a little bit, and it'll come out looking like this almost. And I can show you guys maybe in a future video of how to, if I were to try to vector this, what it would look like. It'll almost look like a painting. It'll look like a digital painting. This image right here, these words down here were probably definitely high quality image words, if not vectored. And then they added the image in the back, added some grain, and then just added, different pictures of Michael Jordan. So again, I don't want to make this video too long, but those are just 3 different types of DTF images. All have their own difficulty in printing, but if you're out there looking for DTF, again, please consider us, because we print from the largest printers out there, the most modern, and we got the best equipment. And then on top of that, if you have any questions, we don't move forward in the process unless we have your approval. So it's not, and again, our process is a little slower. That's because we are out to help everyone, and a lot of people need help. If we wanted to just streamline the process, we would put an automatic builder on the website and make every customer have to design their own gang sheet themselves. We could do that, but we choose not to, because we understand that our customer base is a lot of people who this is their first time tuning in, and they don't understand what exactly DTF is, where it can be pressed, what it can be pressed on, and stuff like that. So we're always, even though we're manufacturers, we're always in the teaching moment. And we don't want to leave that. We don't want to leave those people behind just to automate our process so that we can sit with our feet up. And then if you have a question, you'll get to our website, you'll be like, oh man, I don't know how to build a gang sheet. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know if my image is high quality, right? So to eliminate all of that question, you contact us. And if you're a Flash Plus member, you contact us directly. You don't even shop through the website. So just consider that if you want to start a transfer business, again, we are not in the business to make t-shirts, even though we can print t-shirts. If you need a bunch of t-shirts printed, or a bunch of hoodies printed, a bunch of leggings, whatever you need, we definitely can do it. We have a 24 piece minimum. But you can go on the website and shoot us an email for a quote. But if you're in the business, or you got some extra money, you got some income tax, and you're looking to start a new business, consider DTF transfers. Consider taking these transfers, buying them low, selling them high. You can get them $19.99 for a 22 by 24, $24.99 for a 24 by 36, and $44.99 for a 22 by 60, sorry, 22 by 24, 22 by 36, and 22 by 60. And we have all those prices on the website, guys. And again, if you're a member, you're gonna get discounts on all of those prices for only $8.99 a month, and you get shipping discounts as well. And you get free shipping over $200. And if you are a Flash Plus member, you do not order through the website. You come directly to us through email, and then we answer all of your questions. It's like having a personal assistant whenever you are a Flash Plus member. So just consider that. All right, guys, stay tuned for the next video, and make sure you check out all the other videos, and please consider subscribing, because that really helps out the channel. Thank you, guys. Be basic. Peace.